What's up, everybody? It is Pilot 83 here. We finally got the DC Designs F-4 Phantom 2 released on the marketplace for console and PC. $34.99. We get three versions. We get the F-4 Phantom J, we get the E, and the FGR2. Each one has its own personal set of liveries. There are a total of 29 liveries from the three combined. Some really good looking ones. We got the Blue Angel. Go to the E. We got the Thunderbird. All right, we're going to go ahead and take this out, guys. We're going to check it out on the console. I know I checked it out previously. I believe there was an update already before this release. So we're going to check it on console, see how it's working. I will see y'all guys in just a minute at the airport. All right, we're going to go through it again and give it a good in-depth look. Okay, everybody. Here we are with the F-4 Phantom. That's my buddy next to me. There is a little bit of a bug where the front landing gear does not show in your friend's Phantom. Only reason I'm showing it here is so that it can be documented and fixed. I have no doubt that DC Designs will fix that, but nothing to sweat. Alright, take a good, really close look at it. Like I said, we are on Xbox. Looking really well. I got to experience this on PC. I made it be the only time that I touched it just so I could do this video better for y'all. As more of a first look. First look in here. Looks really good, guys. Looks really well done. Very clean as always, as DC Designs does. Let's go ahead and open up our canopy. There is a seat back here. Now, I will not go too much into this back here. I don't know much about the co-pilot's functions of the Phantom. It's something I will be learning, though, and trying to go through and learn this so I could teach that to y'all. But I'm really glad we can go back here. Pretty much for the most part, it looks like all these buttons function. Really neat. But let's focus on the pilot side of things for now. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through the process of starting it up. This plane is really easy to start. We'll click on Gen 1, Gen 2, come over here to your battery, set it to ready. Go ahead and turn on our strobes. We're going to let people know that we are a live aircraft. Come back here. We're going to click these little red buttons back here. Engine 1, Engine 2, then come over here. We're going to hide this throttle so we can click our engine starter left and right. Alright, after we do that, we're going to click our engine left and right on. We're going to click them on one at a time. Once the engine is fully started, the switch will click back and then we will move on to the second one. Going to put that throttle back out. Parking brake is down here. And out like that. Landing gear is right there. We can hear that beautiful sound of the Phantom's engines. Little plaque right here that DC Designs does. Always really neat. Sometimes there's little Easter eggs on this. As you see the model here, F4J, right there on the model. Alright, we just heard that click, so now we move over to the right engine. We have nose wheel steering up here, guys, for low and high, depending on how easy you want it to steer. And we will go over some more things once we have this thing all up and going. While that's going on, we have our gun sight up here. Turn that on, guys. Come over here. Turn it to cage. You can turn it to air to ground, air to air, bit 1 and bit 2. I'll keep it air to air. Theoretical depression control. I notice it's working on the PC. I don't notice it working on the console. Not that it's really needed at all, but alright, we have our HUD right here. We can set this to radar, set it to map, go air to ground, BCN, and TV. To see planes and things around you, we're going to keep it on map. We can change our radar range right here. It's basically just working off the VFR. Our brightness. Alright, so both our engines are started. I'm going to turn on our crew visibility. The chalks do not seem to be appearing. I'm sure y'all probably seen it from some other people who've talked about it. Alright, so we can go ahead and come over here now. Go ahead and turn on our taxi lights. I'm going to turn these all on. Turn on our landing for takeoff. Recognition, we like to see those. Okay, we can come over here to our angle of attack index lights. We're going to turn those to max. To our panel light brightness control, we will turn this to comp. This would be day. Okay, we'll go ahead over here to our TACAN. Turn it to transmit and receive. Set transponder to on. Flaps are here. Rat handle. This is your ram air turbine handle. I've never seen this in a fighter jet. The purpose of this, I've always seen in airliners. If this is the same thing, which I'm pretty sure it is, this is like a little blade or fan that if you lose all your power or engines go off, that the wind coming in will spin this little fan. You know, like airliners, some of them have one where it actually drops down from underneath. I haven't seen that on this, but it basically gives power to the very basic systems so you can still navigate. But I don't see anything happen, so I don't know if it's just not in or maybe it's actually inside the intake, but that's what that is. We have our stability augmentation. This is basically like autopilot, so we can use this to engage our AFIS, our automatic flight control system. Coupler, which that connects this to your FMS to lock your altitude, and then we have things like yaw, roll, and pitch. Alright, so basically takes the workload off of your flying. It basically holds it for you. Okay, I'm going to turn our oxygen on. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut our canopy. We could leave it on. I'm sorry, leave it open. To a rate tech, I'm going to put it down. Okay, make sure we didn't miss anything here. Don't believe so. Like I said, if we go back here to the back, we can look at this real fast. So this, this here, and I'm actually getting this from a documentary I watched on this plane. I believe this shows you when you're being locked on. I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't know too much about the back of this. something I'll be learning and getting into, and trying to share with y'all the knowledge that I get. But okay, let's go ahead and go back to the front, get ready for takeoff. I will show y'all the plane on the radar. I think my buddy's over there. I think he's ready to go as well. The wing sweep is right here. Or not wing sweep, the wing fold. Been flying the F-14 a little bit lately. Put those back down. So that's that right there. So you can see that. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this plane in the dark real fast. By the way, Flow got an update today. They got another one coming to help keep it, basically take the load off of it when it's on Xbox. For you those who are having a little bit of CTDs or feel like it's stressing out your Xbox. I personally have not dealt with that too much. You'll see the clock actually moving as we spend the time. Really neat. Looking good. Okay, let's go and get it ready for takeoff, y'all. Hear these engines real fast. See those open and close. Okay. So it's really good. It does have air brakes, guys. They are underneath. Some of y'all have asked, will there be smoke? So y'all can fly the Angel Thunderbirds. In all DC design planes, if you just press L on your keyboard, which turns on all the lights, guys, you will see smoke from the plane. The plane has really good black smoke. Alright, now we'll show y'all this smoke in the air. Smoke tends to have a little bit of a lag when we're on the ground. One set of flaps down. You see them going down now. Let's get on our way. Park and brake off. We're at Libanzo. That's my smoke for y'all who are wondering. Make sure we were moving before we did that there, standing still. We just smoked up my friend. He got a little smoked out. Okay, let's go. He distracted me. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing turning. Don't go too fast. This thing a little hard to turn. She doesn't turn really good at faster speeds. It's like it's balancing on the two rear tires. Alright, 160 is our takeoff speed we're aiming for a roll. Here we go. Power up. Brakes off. Now as we're looking at our as we're looking at our speed here, you'll notice how this goes to this, that it switches back over to this. The first part of this is in knots. So basically to 200 knots, or about 275 to be exact. And then from there it moves over into Mach. Flaps up. Alright, and that's actually a real characteristic of this aircraft. Alright, and actually the F-14 has that as well, from what I am aware in real life. So it actually turns from knots and then into Mach. And we are going. I love how the rolls feel in this plane. How it doesn't immediately stop. It actually feels realistic. But you got to be careful in this plane. She will get away from you. Love the sounds of it. She looks so good. Quick. I think she's the best sounding fighter in the game, especially when you got one next to you. You can see a little bit of the map right there under us, the valley we're in. And now I'm going to show you my buddy. Right here on the radar. See that little circle with like a line coming out of it? That's my buddy. See him passing by? You heard that noise too? That's him right there. That's what that little thing is. A little circle with a dot in the middle with a line. So when you come back over here now, you could go ahead and turn on to like engage your altitude, y'all, AFIS, y'all, AFIS roll, pitch. So you see we put the pitch on. It's locking us in, holding our pitch for us. See that? I don't have a flight plan, so we don't need to use the coupler. So we can turn yaw and roll on. And I wonder if I click pitch, click it off. Yeah, so you gotta have AFIS on for those top three. Okay. I'll be doing, like I said, some really in-depth tutorials of this. We will also be going over the rear seat. I'm not sure of the exact position of the of our rear pilot in the back. I don't know if he was the navigator or what, because I got to learn a little more history on the Phantom. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and bring her on in for a landing. She's a lot like a flying brick. She doesn't want to slow down easily, so be aware of that. Black smoke, just make it white smoke for you. There you go. Remember, just press L on your keyboard. We'll start slowing down. Our landing speed we're going for is around 140. I believe we can drop full flaps under 200. Make sure we trim her right. This really helps slow us down. The trim is necessary in this plane, so we're at 200 now. Put gear down. Speed brakes up. More flaps down. Put down. We'll go up one set. Okay. Watch our speed. Watch our speed. Maybe around 150, 140. See how she actually handles though. Put a final set down. Here we go. Okay, so we need a little bit faster than that. What about right there? Got a good bit of fuel on us, so we're definitely heavy while we're having to be faster. .900 feet. Drop it down to 8. There we go, guys. Takes a little bit of practice to get used to landing. But she's fun to land. A little hard to see. You really got to work on your trim with this. Trim is a big factor when landing this plane if you're really trying to reduce that speed. But she's fun. She has a bit of a challenge to her, which I greatly enjoy, guys. But my opinion, what does Pilot think of this plane? Like I said, I know y'all saw my first one I did of it, but now we have it on console. What do I think? I think it is outstanding. I think it's worth every penny. Obviously, there's gonna be more updates coming for this plane, for any little bugs or anything there is. I don't see anything really wrong with it. Like I said, there's the little landing gear thing up there, but I think it's great, guys. Really excited for it. Let's hear my buddy fly over. Sounded amazing. But I think it's great, guys. Highly recommend it. Once again, $34.99. DC Designs, knocking out the park again. Thank you, Dean. Till next time, guys, I'm Pilot83. Hope that all y'all have a really good night. Let me know if y'all got it. Good night, guys. If you made it this far, thank you so much. If you liked this video and you feel like I earned your subscription, please hit that subscribe button and that like button so you don't miss out. Until next time, guys.